So look, triple damage again and less wings, or even, for example, the arrows ascent, and it basically will pierce through everything. Look at the amount of damage you can do. Over 1,000,000 damage. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Monster Gens monster review. Today we have the Tails monster Cupid, and we have it to rank 5. Huge thanks to Clockhawk for letting me use his account to make this review possible for you guys. You guys can go ahead and check out his channel, link in the description down below. But once again, huge thanks to him for allowing me to use his account to review this monster at rank 5. So we'll be using this monster on PvP at rank 5, and we go ahead and give you guys a few combos and also the best runes, the best relics, the best skills for this mythic. So I hope you guys are excited, and if you are, make sure to drop a like, subscribe with the notification on. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I don't want to waste anybody's time. Let's go ahead and get into the trade straight away. Trade is broken as heck. Look at this. You have Sunburn, Status Caster, rank 5. Although I am supposed to start off with Pierce first because I should go in order. You know what? Let's go back to Pierce. All right, so Pierce. You have Pierce with Celestial, rank 1 straight away. You do have to rank this monster in order to have access to Pierce there. Then you don't have anything for rank 2, but you move on to rank 3 and you have Bulwark, which is another insane trait. It could have just stopped there, but no. Rank 4, you have Status Caster cooldown immunity. This is actually good against Raris. There's also Mythic Xiren and many other monsters that could actually apply CDA. Rank 5, you have Sunburn, which should be applied to everybody, I'm assuming, because this monster does have access to Pierce, so it should just go through Megatons and stuff like that. We're going to take it to battle and see. But anyways, in terms of skills, here are the skills that are already equipped, and if we have to make any adjustments, we will. But take a look at this. Radiant Arrow. Low light damage to one enemy, apply Sunburn to one enemy, gives 1 extra turn. So you have an extra turn skill here. It's a 3-turn cooldown. Then you have an AoE Sunburn, which is a moderate light damage. Pretty good against dark monsters. You can deal quite a lot of damage. So that AoE skill, as you used to see, you could see the power stat there as well. Then there's also Arrow's Arrow, which is a low fire damage to one enemy, applies Ignite, gives an extra turn. So it comes with Ignition, which is really sweet. Then you also have this AoE fire damage, which applies Burn. So that is actually another AoE skill. Then you have this cooldown procession to itself, restoring all cooldown. Not really needed, honestly. You do have this other extra turn skill. If you want to run this monster with 3 extra turns, you can go ahead and apply Desire Arrow either over Lust Wings or Arrows Ascent. It's really up to you. But the other one's a moderate fire damage. It's a spammable skill as long as you have the 22 stamina. You have another spammable skill, 30 stamina needed though, and it's a Myron Blind to all enemies as an AoE. I'd rather go with Lust Wings. It comes with Sunburn as well. But anyways, so these 4 are actually fine. I'm okay with these 4. And if you want to, once again, if you want to swap the extra turn skill for any of them, you can probably either do it for the Lust Wings or the Arrows Ascent. So you have 3 extra turn skills and 1 AoE. Now, take a look at this. This player, Clockhawk, already went with Triple SX Strength Rune, which actually buffs this monster power up to 108,976. That's the highest you can go. And then 13,312 speed. You don't have to worry about the speed. Overall, by the way, I've got to say, 13,312 speed is actually pretty good. Same with the strength and life. Overall, stat-wise, I do like, I've got to say. That is really, really good. That's some good stuff. But anyways, so overall, great stats, great traits. I really like it. It comes with 2 elements, of course, as well. Let's get into the relics. You have Jazzy's Mask. Okay, apparently that's actually equipped. You can drain stamina with it if you have, you know, Jazzy's Mask. There's actually a few more, like for example these other ones. Tattoo Man's Mask is actually pretty good for him since he's an extra turn attacker. That's actually pretty good. You also have Dream's Mask, Raijin's Mask if you want to go with those. If you want to go more of a defensive, there's Eeltron's Mask. But since he doesn't have Eeltron's Mask, although I could give it Ore Mask, I'm just going to go ahead and go with the Jazzy's Mask because we don't have too many extra turn skills to play around with. Plus, we have Xiren's SN. Now, if you don't want to go with Xiren's SN, you can go with a revival one or a healing one like Plant Domination. So, Flymera is fantastic. There's also Ural SN. And last but not least, Xiren's SN. We could play around with Xiren's SN since it was already equipped. Spare Destiny, pretty good talent because you can basically pierce through everything, PRing everything in case if there's Megatons or any other positive status effects that are actually applied for them. So Spirit of Destiny, I'd say one of the best to give. You can also go with like another relic, like maybe Dragon Soul to boost up your strength even more if you want, but we're okay with this. So here's a fantastic team to run alongside Cupid. What I need you guys to do is run a Megataunt, any Megataunt. For example, this Pangaloid won't be that bad. It won't be a bad idea if you would like to run that. You could even give it Soul Drag if you want. Then there's also Algata. I recommend running Relgata because you'll have dodge area, so only single targets will be able to affect this monster. So go with Elgato, or you can even do any other damage booster, such as, for example, Skeletron. Actually, Skeletron does resurrect and also apply damage boost with a bunch of other stuff if you'd like to run that. There's also a few more like Silkara, Weirdika. There is, of course, Raijin. Let's not forget about Raijin. Pretty underrated, right? You can do Raijin and any other monsters, such as even Elvira, the corrupted Elvira, or not corrupted, doomed Elvira. So you'll basically be fine against those. But anyways, here we are on PvP, and take a look at this. We are running up against one of these Skeletron with spec bases. Not spec, stock killer. I actually made a video. I made a whole video on how to counter this team. So anyways, what we're going to do is apply triple damage. So you do want to run triple damage, and look at that, one shot, just like that, ladies and gentlemen, you basically eliminate everybody. Isn't that insane? By the way, Clockhawk is right now number 2nd, so this gives him a huge advantage. I can actually reach Legendary Leader right now using this team. All we need is basically 2 more points. We will need about 2 battles, unless this one right here will give me more than 1 trophy. It actually gives you 4. That's amazing. All right, we're gonna have to beat this, and of course we will. So take a look at this. The only bad thing with this team is that there's no NER. None of my monsters can actually NER, but that's completely fine because you'll be able to either 1-shot or 2-shot them anyway. So let's do the triple damage to everybody, and with Cupid we'll be able to 1-shot everybody with an AoE skill. So for example, Lust Wings, once again you can go ahead and run this, and that'll basically pierce through everything. And as you guys can see, Sunburn actually does pierce through Megatons, taunts, even taunts, you know, but especially Megatons. It does pierce through that, so you don't have to really worry about that. The Status Caster will be applied to everybody. Pangaloid, I hope you're running a... you are possessed. You're going to be resurrecting, huh? Oh, you didn't resurrect. Awesome. I don't have a single target. I can actually... Wait, I forgot. This monster can NER with single target. Yeah. What am I saying? Okay, well, in that case, we could use an extra turn or something. Bam, done. Uriel is dead. Isn't this OP? This monster is probably the best right now, actually, in my opinion. Alongside maybe Elgato or any other triple damage booster, or even double damage. You don't even need triple damage, actually, in order to one-shot enemies. So you don't even need to carry those other skills, the extra turn skills. But those are just backups, basically, in case if you do need them. But for most cases, you don't even need that. You can actually just one-tap all these guys with just Elgato and Cupid, which is actually pretty stupid. I mean, like, it sounds pretty stupid, right? Like, how easy that is. So look, triple damage again, and Lust Wings, or even, for example, the Arrow's Ascent, and it basically will pierce through everything. Look at the amount of damage you can do. Over 1,000,000 damage. Oh my gosh. You can basically one-tap everybody with this team. This team is so broken right now. It is so OP. And as you guys can see, we just basically keep winning back to back. This is just stupid, I've got to say. I wonder if they're going to nerf this monster. Or maybe I shouldn't have mentioned that, because they probably will. I don't know. I hope they don't. I hope they don't listen to me. Most of the time, they don't even listen to me. So it's okay. It's alright. You guys don't have to worry about it. Don't worry, okay? Anyways, so Pain Disorder kicks in, we do triple damage again, and AoE skill. I know it doesn't eliminate the tank there, but it's okay. It's okay. Alright? So what we're going to do here is charge up. You can do whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. You're probably going to resurrect. Even if you did resurrect, it would have been fine, because what I would have done was apply another triple damage again, and this time we do Lust Wings, and we could have eliminated everybody, and GG's. It is really that easy. This is just so stupid, I've got to say. This is just crazy. This is insane. So once again, I do recommend maxing this monster out, because oh boy, he is just unstoppable. Let's just use that word, because he really is unstoppable right now. All these teams, they cannot stand a chance. They really can't. Look at this. Money bags, alright, goes towards my tank, all good. And then I can go ahead and do Lust Wings, and everybody's dead. I don't even need my extra turn skills. I really don't. You might as well just not... I wish there was a way to actually just unequip those skills, because you don't really need them once again. So anyways, guys, huge thanks to Clockhawk once again for letting me borrow his account to review this monster for you guys, because... oh boy, I couldn't have done it. I would have to wait until the Tails is over, and then I was able to use it. But again, another great ally would be Skeletron, if you guys do have Skeletron. If not, you can probably do like Elvira, which I know many of you guys will have access to, because it's a free to play monster. So yeah, I'm sure many of you guys will be able to use that. But as you see, Elvira is actually being used on defense, and I don't want to take that off, honestly, because that's just gonna, make him lose trophies, and I don't want that to happen. He already has Master Goldfish for rank 5. Oh my goodness, man. So for those of you that do have Skeletron, which many of you guys don't really, but I just want to let you guys know that you can actually use Skeletron as, a substitute instead of the other monster. But I'm going to go with Orb Mask here to regenerate some stamina. We're probably going to do a Hammergram Shield so we have something there. And last but not least, and here, don't go with Pain Distiller because you won't have access to dodge area like Elgato. Elgato would be a better option. Make sure to note that. But for those of you that don't have Elgato, you can probably do this, or even Elvira. Same runes. You can probably do the same exact, not talent, but relic. Make sure you have something regenerating you or something. But the only thing that really sucks with this is that you won't have access to triple damage. Not just that, but also it's just that you won't be able to get rid of the tortures on this monster. So all the tortures, you just have to deal with it because this monster does not have any NER skills. Well, actually, he does. This one right here. But it doesn't come with any damage boost. This skill right here is what you need, though. The double damage, life regen, enemies to control. So you can go ahead and do that. And then Cupid, not as powerful. See, as you guys can see, it is really not that powerful. And I don't want to cycle max return skills because that'll basically just kill him. So we're just going to do Lust Wings. It's going to get rid of everything, because Spirit of Destiny that's what we're actually running right now. And it's basically cleansing everything, which is really good. We can probably do an AoE skill, so we don't have to worry about shields there, evasions, things like that. So again, Skeletron isn't really a bad option, but I do recommend running the other option, which was Elgato, right? Elgato is really OP with this monster. Pain Distiller, Elgato, of course. So you can get rid of torches as well. So you can make this monster really powerful. But anyways, so as you guys can see, it is actually taking a bit longer for me to win this way. That's why, once again, I do recommend running Elgato instead of Skeletron. But Skeletron is a substitute. Same with the other monster, the light attacker, the free-to-play one, Elvira. You can probably do that. But another great thing about Skeletron is that it actually has a spammable resurrection skills. And also another resurrection skill that is an AoE. So if you ever need it, guess what? You have it. He's not actually running the single target spammable. I don't know why. Should probably switch that. The resurrection with 100% life, it's spammable. 0 cooldown, so you can just spam it much as you want. But anyways, guys, once again, there are many other substitutes besides Elgato, but Elgato would be the best to actually pair it up with Cupid. But again, huge thanks to Clockhawk for letting me borrow his account to do this review for you guys. The ultimate apparently just mega possesses everybody and ignites, restores all cooldown itself. Oh god, that could be scary, because this monster does have access to Pierce, so careful. Anyways, guys, so I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, notifications on, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.